There's not only one Iowa program, but two representing Iowa in the NCAA tournament, and one of them is Iowa women's soccer team.
It was announced Monday afternoon during the NCAA double tournament selection show that the Iowa Hawkeyes earned themselves an at-large berth into the NCAAs.
And with this being the second time in program history, the Hawks had something to celebrate, with Iowa women's soccer team taking on Big 12 Kansas this weekend. Here's what Coach Dave Diani had to say about facing the Jayhawks in the postseason.
Very athletic, very technical, really smart soccer players. I like the matchup. I like our group of players, and I like how we're playing right now. So it should be a really fun game, and they did really well in the Big 12, and I thought we had a really good Big 10, season as well. So I like the matchup, and our kids are really excited. And I think for us, it's just about playing with a mentality, an aggressive mentality, and now that we're in, it's now about can we extend that beyond one game and play as long as we can.
Iowa is set to take on Kansas at 5 p.m. on Saturday in Lawrence.
Well, the women's soccer team isn't the only program representing Iowa in the NCAA tournament.
That's right, Zach. Iowa field hockey not only claimed their number 7 rank, but also clutched the title of the Big Ten champion in their win against Penn State this weekend.
This is the first time in Hawkeye history that the program has snagged not only a Big Ten regular season title, but also the mighty Big Ten championship all in one season. And the Hawks aren't stopping anytime soon.
But with more insight on just how Iowa field hockey is looking going into the NCAA double tournament, we have DITV Sports Director Cade Overton live in the newsroom with more. Good morning, Cade.
Good morning, guys. I'm ready to talk field hockey now. Let's get into it.
So, Cade, what does Iowa's tournament path look like heading into the NCAAs?
Now, their path isn't easy, but it is kind of favorable. They have the Duke Blue Devils in the first round, who Iowa has played not only this year, but also 2 years ago as well. And if they were to somehow advance out of that round, they'll have the North Carolina Tar Heels, who are the #1 overall seed in the tournament. But they have also played in the past 3 seasons, so this Hawkeye team knows what's in front of them, and they're ready to go.
And Cade, who are some Iowa fans or players that fans should look out for?
I'll give you 2 names. The first one's going to be Maddie Murphy. She's really came on strong in the second half of the season, scoring a lot of clutch goals and just getting the job done, being a leader out there on the field. And the second name I'm going to give you is Katie Birch. Now, she was the Big Ten tournament MVP. She scored the game winner against Penn State. She's really put the team on her back, scoring 10 goals this late half of the season. And those 2 girls are going to be leaders out on the field for the Hawkeyes.
And finally, how are the ladies feeling heading into the tournament?
Well, this is their second straight NCAA appearance. Last year, they lost in the first round to a different North Carolina team, Wake Forest, but this year's different. And I did mention they played Duke earlier this year. It was a loss in overtime for the Hawkeyes. It was actually their first loss of the season at the time, but they've improved a lot since then. The ladies know it, and Katie Birch said it lit a fire in their belly when they saw they get a chance to play Duke again. They want this bad, so let's see if the Hawkeyes can get it. We'll get you more updates after the weekend passes.
It'll be interesting to see, Kate. Thank you. The Hawks are looking to take on number 8 ranked team Duke in North Carolina tomorrow.
And it continues to be a great time for women's sports in Iowa, as Iowa women's basketball is carrying a 22 home game winning streak coming into their 2019 season.
Although North Alabama is currently 2-0, the Hawks aren't looking into giving their winning streak up just yet. Just last game, captain and senior Kathleen Doyle made it to the 1,000-point club as she put up 50 points against Florida Atlantic. Doyle is the 37th Hawkeye to make 1,000-point history and looking to break yet another Iowa record.
This time, Doyle is looking to claim the title for the second most assists in all of Hawkeye basketball. Keep your eye on Iowa women's basketball as they are breaking records already, and they are only 1 game in. Even coach Lisa Bluder is getting in on the record-breaking action and is only 3 games away from the 400-win mark at Iowa.
That's right. The Hawks will be taking on North Alabama tonight at 6:30 at Carver Hawkeye Arena.
That is all the time we have for you today in sports.
But tune in tomorrow to see how Iowa football plans to keep Floyd at home to take on number 7 Minnesota.
Back to you at the desk, Noah.